So I've got the motherboard off. There's a couple things I've got to do before I can move on. So down here, the power terminals to where the battery gets us power need to be undone. I've got the battery cage that I'm going to do last. Here we've got the USB connection, so I've got to move the USB port out, but I've got to move the battery compartment first. And then last but not least is the Lightbridge and compass components that are still stuck to the underside of the body where the vision positioning system is. I've got the power prong freed up, and now I need to figure out how to get into this battery cage. Looks like there's a couple small screws in there, 2 on this side, maybe 1 or 2 more on the other side. Should be able to pull that right out, and once that's done, we should be able to get the USB cable. And then after that's done, we should be able to get the vision positioning system out. So a total of 4 screws, and that should come right out. So you can kind of see where all the screws were. There's 2 on this side, 1 right here, and 1 right here. So we'll put that to the side. And now I have access to the USB port here. Let's go ahead and free up the USB cable here. So some good news, I finally got these 4 screws around the vision positioning system to come out, but unfortunately it's just the cap. And underneath this cap, there's another plate with 4 additional Phillips screws here, here, and the same thing on the other side. Let me see if I can show those to you. Right there. So 1 here, same on the other side. Let's see if I can get those out and pull this unit off. So I've got this undone. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the components back out through the main body, and just one thing at a time. So we will do the antennas on this side first because there's no cable. So just do this longer one first since it's got a bit more pull. Guess I could do the short one. See how that works out. Alright, so I've got one through. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay, and over here, probably easiest to get this black cable pulled through first. Let's see if we can squeeze that one through. Might need to push it with a screwdriver a little bit to get it to come through. Alright. It's not cooperating. I'll have to turn it sideways. Actually, I probably should pull the Lightbridge cables through first. See if that makes a difference. Looks like there's just a little bit of styrofoam there, so actually it should come right out. Let's pull the first Lightbridge cable through the slot. Be in business. Okay. Alright, so now we've completely got the original shell undone. All the components are out of it. Let me show you guys what I did with the new one I painted. So here's the new shell. You probably notice is the black and white looks a little bit like the Inspire. I like to think it looks a little bit like a Stormtrooper. Paint for the most part came through pretty clean. I admittedly did not do a very good job masking these lenses on the sides. As you can see a little bit of roughness there. I may try to clean that up and maybe polish it out with some acetone or something, but the main point is that the lights are intact. So here, and then I did what I could to mask the inside, but now we're going to start putting the Phantom back together in its new shell. And now comes the fun part of putting Humpty Dumpty back together again.